Hello there. How are you doing? This is the face and the voice of Emmanuel Okiyefa, who's fondly called Mr. Hilltop. I'm so excited to welcome you into this new season of abundance. I believe strongly in my heart that irrespective of where you are now in this beginning of the year, the Lord will take you to a new and great height by the end of it in Jesus' name. I just have some things to share with us, which the Lord has been speaking to me about in the last couple of days or weeks or thereabout now. And I want you to pay close attention to it, because the way the year ended previously, the previous one of 2020, it was a big shocker for a lot of persons. Things occurred beyond natural control, and we really could not blame ourselves. Things just happened. So it's very imperative that you use such experience to better prepare for this new one. And let me tell you something, this year in particular is dynamic. This year in particular will still shock some persons, because the Lord is saying that with some new strange things will happen this year. Yeah, strange things will happen this year, and it's better you pitch your tent on something, or in a place where you can have better assurances, and that is what you're about getting. So quickly now, what I want to share with you is titled 7 things you must not avoid this year. 7 things you must not avoid this. Please, if you have a pen and book there, please make sure you write this down. Keep it somewhere you can always be looking at all of the time, because it's very important. You understand me now? So quickly now, I want to begin. 7 things you must not avoid in 2021. What's the first one? Only rely on God. What did I say? Only rely on God. You see, a lot of persons, they put their trust and hope in things. Last year we saw certain millionaires dropping down to peanut, like they had nothing, zero in their account. Because why? Seasons just change. I've always said it. If you are conversant with my videos here on YouTube, I've always said it that life is all about times and seasons. All right, when you are open, when you are sensitive to realizing that situations are not always the same, you step into a new realm for your destiny. And so also there are people who fail to realize that they are stepping into adversity, just like in the time of Joseph. The people were about going into famine, and a young man was able to detect it and say, no, this time is not the time to joke with. We must be able to save ahead of time. And they did that. So people who don't realize this factor will indeed plunge into crisis. And how do you keep yourself away from such crises? Is when you rely wholly on God. God is the immovable mountain. You understand me now? Friends will fail you, relatives will fail you, your work will fail you. God is the only surest bet you have. You understand? In 2021, I'm not a prophet of doom, but what the Lord has been telling me, and I'm sure you'll be hearing it from a lot of other persons as well, how that this year it's not an escape route, because people were just waiting for 2020 to be over and say, oh, look at what Corona brought to us. Let's just quickly get into the new year, happy new year and stuff like that. Please, my dear, it's not an escape route, all right? But they that trust in the Lord, shall indeed do exploit. And I believe strongly in my heart that you will indeed do great exploit. Let's quickly move to the next point. What you must not avoid in 2021. Number 2, be mindful of your associations. Be mindful of your associations. All right. There's a popular saying that says that show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. It's very easy. Now, your friends will either take you to the next level or will bring you down. There's also this saying that they say that the scripture says loving is a command, but association is a choice. You understand? The Holy Scripture says we should love people. Yeah, be loving. Don't hold anything back. But you see, that association factor, it's your choice, it's your will. All right, you cannot be unequally yoked with the unbelievers, for example, now, and then you feel like you want to move mountain or follow the straight path of the narrow path of salvation. It's not possible. All right, you must be able to know who your associations are. You must be able to wisely select them. All right, not everybody is meant to be in your life. Not everybody is meant to be in your life. And when choosing that, don't do it for selfish reasons. Because when we say know who your associations are, the people will just go about looking for somebody who has already, maybe somebody who is already so rich. You'll be like, oh, let me be friends with this person. Or somebody who is highly placed somewhere. Say, oh, this is the kind of person. No. You will get to understand that when I talked about the third point. But you see, when I talk about your association, I mean people who will be of impact to you. People who will be of good, value to you. People who will influence you positively. You understand? Because your life, just like my pastor will say, your life brings an aroma. Is it a bad odor or is it a good odor? When a person sprays perfume now on his clothes, it smells so nice. But for you, what does yours bring? Is it a bad one or a good one? I think you should begin to ask yourself that question now, so you can live a very, very happy life in 2021. The third point quickly is that you must be able to maintain a clear vision. A clear vision. A vision is a gaze into the future. A vision is a mental picture of your tomorrow. A vision is a narrative of where you see yourself ending in the next few months, few years, or thereabout. So this is January, but I believe in your heart of hearts you have an expectation of where you'll be by December of 2021. And before you can be able to get to that level, you must have acquired a vision. So you need to ask yourself, what is my gaze into the next 6 months? What is my gaze into the next 12 months? What do I see myself becoming? Are you getting me now? Nobody can help you become what you can do for yourself. You understand me now? You as a person must be able to nurture a dream. You as a person must be able to see yourself attaining a certain possibility. Even when there is scarcity, you must be able to get to a height. You must ascend to the mountaintop to be able to see a revelation of your abundance. The man of God was upon the mountain, and his servant was looking at the enemies that were coming around and said, man of God, my Oga, look at these people, they are coming to meet us. So how do we do this? We are not secured. And the man of God said, calm down, I've seen a vision. If only your eyes could be open, you will see the host of heaven that are around us. And he said, wow, really? And the eyes of the servant was open. Praise the Lord. His eyes were open, and then he was like, wow, and he became calm. So vision puts your heart at rest. There are things I have seen about myself that I am so much at rest. Whether or not certain things doesn't seem to be right or stuff like that, I am not persuaded by all those things. You see, God doesn't always tell you how it will go. He just gives you a vision. He say, are you ready to trust me? Because God deals on trust. God deals on trust. All right. So when he gives you a vision, he gives you a picture of your future. It has to take your own capacity. It has to take your own, resolve to follow it through, because he is your creator. So he wouldn't want to see you suffer. You understand me now? Nobody can love you more than God can. You understand me now? All right. So that is the one thing you must capture for yourself this year. I think I'm taking too long. Let's go to the fourth point. The fourth point says invest in profitable ventures. Yes. Last year 2020 was so terrible for a lot of persons. People lost their jobs, salaries were slashed. People could not see opportunities in certain places. Please, in 2021, ensure you don't lose out on opportunities. All right. And if you need a couple of them, for people who know me, they know I deal on online stuff usually. So most of my stuff are online businesses and sources like that. So you could see me for some. There are a couple like that around. But what I want to urge you on, please, in this 2024, make sure you don't stay skeptical. You see things that are meaningful. Please don't stay doubtful. Invest. The rich don't become rich by saving. The rich become rich by investing. All right. It's only the poor who will have 10,000 in his account that you'll be afraid to pay 5,000 out of it to learn a skill. or to pay for a training or to go for a seminar or book a course. But the rich, they wouldn't mind. All right, there's a particular rich man now, I can't recall his name. He said that he has lost thousands, that is why he's earning millions. And there are billionaires who will tell you they have lost millions, that's why they are earning in billions. But look at, what about you? You are poor and then you are complaining that, oh, you don't want to lose this. Listen, that money that you are keeping in your hands now, it will either go through some expenses, either transportation, either food, or some other thing. So what are you afraid of? There is nothing new under the sun. So please be wise to invest. Be wise to invest. Don't be a sluggard that sleeps. All right? If you sleep, poverty will come to you like a thief. That's what it says in the book of Proverbs. So don't lose God. Make sure you invest for your future. All right? God blesses you. God doesn't do magic. All right? He blesses you through your gifts. And when we talk of gifts, He blesses you through the foresight that you have, the action you are taking to make your life better. What is the next point quickly? I think that should be number 4 or thereabout. Praise the Lord. I hope you're learning something. God bless you. Okay, so God bless you. So we'll move to the 5th point right about now. The 5th point says, make conscious attempts at touching lives. Yes, if you want to become successful in 2021, please, I'm begging you now, because I came across a number of persons who were so down last year, most especially during the EndSARS crisis. People were depressed, people were traumatized, and as for me, I've also been in such situations. Occasions in my life have put me so down. So when I see people experiencing such situations, I can be able to relate. All right. So just as Jesus said, the word of God said concerning him that we have someone who have also been tested likewise, so he can be able to relate. So I myself, I understand. So I came across a number of persons who were so down last year. Now, please, for this 2021, one of the ways that you can be able to rise is when you touch lives. All right. Many a times in churches, we always pray, oh Lord, send me my destiny helper. Send me my destiny helper. But most of the time we fail to realize that, look, you are praying such, you are also the answer or the prayer request of somebody. All right. Somebody is also praying that you become a helper to him or her. All right. So what you should be seeking is to be asking yourself that, Lord, how do I become a blessing to somebody in my community, in my school, in my place of work? You understand me? In the church, on the street. That is how you touch lives. That is how you touch life. You wake up in the morning, you don't think of yourself alone. People are so selfish nowadays. They think of themselves. You understand me now? People will feel like, oh, because this person is treating me like this, I have to stop loving the person. No, Jesus didn't call us to do like that. Oh, because this person is doing that, I have to stop being good. Stuff like that. No, that's not the kind of life we'll be called into. All right, that's not the kind of life we'll be called into. You must touch life genuinely. When people come to see you, they'll be like, oh, when I'm coming to meet this person, I know that my worries will be dissipated because I've come under an atmosphere. What kind of energy level do you carry around you? Do you have the attitude of touching or blessing lives, of impacting lives positively? Listen to me, you are not a non-entity. You don't have to be big before you can bless lives. All right? You don't have to say, I need all the millions in the world. Just a word of encouragement. All right? Asking after somebody, doing little things, volunteering. Do something. All right? Because listen, the universe keeps records of everything. When you are beneficial, that's why people who are looking for job, undergraduates, the seminar, the way you can be able to get job quickly is when you have the mindset of service. Don't go there or come out of school, say you want to get this pay and stuff like that. Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to volunteer? You see, when you do such a thing, blessings will not be far from you. Your life will be moving on so great and flying high. Why? Because you have a attitude of service. And it's irrespective of how somebody treats you. I've been treated so bad in life. I've had people who have cheated me, who have stolen from me, who have lied to me, but yet again I still draw out myself to them. I said, no, each life is important, because we do not see men after the flesh. So I reach out as much as I can. I'm not saying I'm a perfect being and striving towards perfection anyway, But then again, I see people, I see things beyond the physical because of tomorrow. That is why you must be of huge blessing to others. This the next is 6 point right about now before we conclude. Be reliable. Be reliable. Or in the seminar, are you somebody that your friends can trust? Are you trustworthy in your business? Do you cheat? All right, do you defame others? Do you gossip about others? You must be reliable in this year 2021. You understand me now? Because certain situations will happen, and by God's grace, we don't know how this virus or whatever, I'm not saying it's a lie anyway, but it has a lot of spiritual connotation to it, and I don't want to over spiritualize this particular video, but I want to urge you that you ought to be reliable. As you are listening to me right about now, you know in your heart of heart those people you can reach out to because you trust them. You know that this person could be able to back you up. But ask yourself, are you also reliable? Can people stand on your word? Or are you somebody who will say yes and tomorrow you say no? You don't need to swear. The Bible says you don't need to swear. Let your yeah be yeah and your name no be no. And if by adventure tomorrow, after becoming a shorty for your friend, you feel like, things are, be bold to reach out to the person, meet with the person, and stay open as much as possible. Reliability is key in life. If you are not trustworthy, nobody can rely on you either. You understand? So it goes either ways. It takes two to tango. All right. What you desire to see in the lives of others, make sure you are also, one of such. The last point quickly now, before we just round up, and please let me remind us, kindly hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well, because this year by God's grace we are going to be updating us with a lot of content to bless your life. So the last one is stay humble. What did I say? Stay humble. God lifts up the humble, but it debases the proud. No matter what you have accumulated in life, ensure that you never become proud. Pride is the easiest route for a man to descend from the mountain to the valley. Very easy. You are proud, you carry your shoulder high, and you look down on others, you will certainly go down. You feel like, you are too important, you are too relevant to associate with some people. You don't want to do this. No. Listen, it's the easiest way for you to just go down. You see, that thing that you are hinging on, that thing you are trusting, that thing you are relying on, because of your pride, it will leave your hand. Because even when relating with God, God said he doesn't want anything to take our love from me because he's a jealous God. So whatever is making you to feel too big about yourself, it will fail you at the end of the day. In this year 2021 is a year of abundance, but such abundance will come to those who are humble. Humility is the ticket to supplicity. You understand me? When people see you, you are, there is so much blessing all around. You don't understand me now? When the man of God said tomorrow that a certain kind of food will be sold for so little, somebody rose up and said, shut up there. What are you talking about? I've been in this town. How many years I've been? We've never sold such thing like this for this kind of amount. That was pride. Speaking of what he knows, people rely so much on their knowledge so that they relegate the value of God's word. They relegate the value of what someone else is saying. They dehumanize others. It's pride. And guess what happened to the man? The man of God said that, look, by this time what I've said will come to pass, but you will not taste of it. So pride brought him down. Pride brings people shame. You understand me now? So God bless you. I'm so sorry it's taking too long. I'm just so excited because I know strongly that for everyone who has stayed glued to this particular video, your life will indeed amount to something glorious, and I look forward to your testimony very, very soon. So God bless you. Thank you very much. I'm super excited. Thank you for the previous year. Thank you for supporting us, going through all what we've shared with us. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your love. I'm super grateful. And once again, lest I forget, this is my month of January, and I'm so happy that I've been seeing so many January borns in this year. With January, we are so special people. Wahala for who they don't go for January. God bless you. Thank you very much. So until next time, please ensure that you keep being good to God and to others, and let your life bring out a sweet smelling savor. God bless you and have a lovely day ahead.